all my writing friends out there. We are here today to start our cursive capital letters. And we are going to start with our letters that I call right curve letters. And to do that, you're going to need some paper to practice on and a pencil probably with an eraser. I'm going to do some writing on my lined board, and I'm going to do some writing up here on this board to help you learn to make these letters. I appreciate all of those who participated in the lowercase letters, and I hope that you learn how to make all of these capital letters. Now, as I said, we're going to start with the right curve letters, and we are going to start with our magic C. Magic C is going to be used in all of the 4 letters that we're fixing to learn. So, I'm going to talk to you just a bit about the lines. This is our bottom line. So this area right in here is going to be what we call the body part. This area between the dotted line and the top line is going to be our head part. Now sometimes you put a little mark on one end or the other and we call that the tail. Okay, so we're going to start at the top at our head, and we're going to start right here. I'm drawing a little dot right here so that you can see where I'm starting. And we are just going to go all the way around, come back to the bottom or the body, and just make a curve. Now, that kind of looks like an ear or the part that you hold on a coffee cup. So, that is our magic C. You've already learned how to make the letter C. Very easy. You start at the top, you come around, and you curve up. Now, I do want to show you that on the board, and you may even want to practice with your finger. Start at the top, come around. Start at the top, right slant around. Top, right slant around. Top, right slant around. Okay? Actually, you're starting in the top right corner. So, let's try it on our board. There's my dot. I'm going to start, curve around. There's my capital C. Now, if you remember, we made our lowercase c the exact same way, but we started it on the dotted line or the body part of our line. So, we have capital C and we have the lowercase c. Our next letter is going to be the letter A. You're going to use this same form, easy peasy, and you are going to start at the top. You're going to come circle around, come straight up, and straight down. Let's try that one more time. You're going to start at the top, go around. You see our C right there? You're going to go straight up and come straight down. And there is your capital A. Now, I'm going to make the lowercase a right beside it. Here we go. Around, slide up, slide down. Around, slide up, slide down. Around, slide up, slide down. All right, so we have our C, we have our A, and now we're going to try the O. Capital O is very easy. Same form, just like the C, magic C. We're going to go around, we're going to come back up, and we are going to give it a little loop in the top. Okay, start at your top, go around like you're making the C. See, there's your letter C. You're going to come on up, and you're going to make that little loop in the top. So, let's try it in the air. Around, loop. Around, loop. Very easy. Lowercase is almost the same way. around to the dotted line, and loop. So here we have our capital O and our lowercase o. I love all of these letters because they're just pretty letters to me. Now, the capital E falls in with this group of letters, and it uses that same C. If you can make this line, if you can make the lowercase c, then you can make a capital E. Here we go. I want you to watch. I'm going to do this on my board for you because I think it'll be easier for you to see. We're going to start at the top. We're going to move around. Do you see my C right there? Now, we're going to go one more time, and we're going to make another C. So it's like we have a C on top and a C on bottom. We're going to go around and around, and that makes your capital E. So I'm going to do it on our big board. Here we go. Around, see my lowercase c, and around one more time, and that makes your capital E. Let's do it one more time. Around and around. And there you have your capital E. Now, do you remember the lowercase e? It was very easy. It was just a loop up and around. Loop up and around. Now, you have learned 4 capital and lowercase letters all together. Let's see if we can put these in order. Let's go. A and a lowercase a. They look the same. C and the lowercase c. They look the same. E, we're going to go around and around, and we're going to make a little loop. And O, around with a small little curve, and around with a small little curve. So there are our 4 letters in order that we know now. I want you to practice, practice, practice at home. It does take a lot of practice. When you practice writing in cursive, that helps to motivate your brain, and it also helps you to have some creativity in that brain too. I do want to tell you, K5learning.com, you can find lots of good worksheets. There are lots of worksheets out there for you, and they're free, a lot of them. Just check out the internet and find some good practice for you. Or just take a notebook and practice on your own. Either way, practice makes perfect, and I'll see you next time for our next letters. Bye.